great training tool for learning how to hit topspin. Remember guys, a great tool, you need to know how to use it. It's very important to know how to use it so that you guys get maximum rewards from your workout. So we're excited to bring towards everybody our STM shower tennis movement training featuring the TopspinPro systematic development of high quality ground strokes online course. It all developed as a book, but now it's an online course so that we can share more information with you guys so that you guys get maximum benefits out of your workout. It's very important to have a tool plus a system so that equals performance. So we're excited to have everybody join us on our online course STM shower tennis movement training featuring TopspinPro systematic development of quality ground strokes. High quality ground strokes, making your ball heavy, controlling trajectories, making it a tough time for your opponent. We look forward to seeing you on our online course and look forward to having you. In this video, we'll be sharing with you guys how important the alignment is in regards to training with the TopspinPro. You're going to know the alignment before you find your initial position. Yes, you're going to know alignment first before you find your initial position, because the initial position is dependent on if you're doing a neutral stance and an open stance if you're using the STM shower tennis movement training methodology. So let me share with you guys. So as you guys can see, this TopspinPro, the ball is directly on top of this baseline. From your angle, it's pretty hard to see, but then we'll switch an angle later. So right now, the ball is on top of the baseline. But now, I'm going to be behind the baseline as you guys can see. So I'm going to say I'm going to use a forehand. I'll put my forehand, I'm a right-hander, so I'm going to be to the left of the TopspinPro. I'll put my forehand and I will align my strings as if I'm making contact with the ball. I am exactly 45 degrees away and back from the TopspinPro. And it took me less than 1 second to find it. This little time will allow you guys a lot of benefit later on. 1 second, not even 1 second. 45-degree angle is my alignment before I go ahead and find my initial position. So for the two-handed backhand, I will get my grips, and now I'm a right-hander, so the TopspinPro is to the left of me. I'll grip my racket as I'm going to hit the two-handed backhand. I will align my strings to the TopspinPro, but I am 45 degrees away from it and back. Took me less than 1 second, I'm ready to go. One-handed backhand, I'll grip my racket as if I'm going to do a one-handed backhand, align the strings behind the ball, and I'm 45 degrees away from the TopspinPro, and I'm ready to go. But I am not ready to hit the ball yet. I'm still going to find my initial position, but I'm just finding my alignment. One-handed backhand, two-handed backhand, forehand. It's very important that we invest this little split second to find the alignment before you go ahead and find your initial position. It's so important to be in the right position to this great training device in order to get maximum benefit out of it. There's many friends that go on and they hit and they're too close in terms of laterally and behind it. So it's very important for you to find your alignment first before you find your initial position, then so that you guys can get the maximum benefit from this great training device. So this video was to share the importance of the alignment for training with the TopspinPro. In this video, we'll share with you all how to go ahead and use slow flow selfie progressions training with the TopspinPro on your forehand neutral stance. So pay attention as I go ahead and go through the alignment, find my initial position, and then execute the slow flow selfie progressions. Here's the stopping. And now I go ahead and do the flow where I don't stop. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab the ball and self-feed myself. As you guys can see, the slow to the flow is the stopping and then the non-stopping. Then I go ahead and use the skills that I've accumulated into the self-feeding and execute with the forehand. It's going to help me understand the flow and the progression and how to put the things together. As I go ahead and hit the ball using the self-feed, I will do a little bit faster. So that's why it makes more sense to go slow, flow, and then self-feed where you're going faster flow. So that was the slow flow self-feed progression on the forehand neutral stance using the STM shower test movement methodology on the top. Guys, in this video I want to show you guys something that you guys can use when you guys train with the TopspinPro. Remember, the objective of TopspinPro is to help you guys develop topspin. So along with the STM shower test movement training, it helps you guys systematically go through the progressions, shot progressions, so that you guys can get the full benefits out of the product. But in this video, I want to give you guys one crucial tip: relaxation. Okay? If you want to make the ball spin a lot with less effort, and the TopspinPro doesn't move all over the place, and you don't hit the metal, relaxation is the key. So I want to demonstrate for you guys on the forehand. So watch this. I'm going slow, STM, slow for flow. I relax here before I turn my arm. So I go relax, and now watch the ball spin. Relax. Watch my fingers now. The fingers loose. Okay. Okay. And you see the ball still spinning, and I'm focusing all the efforts on the racket head. But I can only do that if I relax my arm first. It's also a good benefit for you guys to relax your arm, okay? Because you don't want too much tension building up here, which is your elbow. And that's one of the things that I wanted to help with all our friends here. Try to relax your arm and then rotate your forearm. We don't want any friends like this. It's too tough of a picture to see. I see it and I'm feeling pain already. But it's also good to relax and get more rotation on your forearm and result in better spin as well. So hope this tip helps you. Remember, another tip to train with TopspinPro is relaxation before you go ahead and brush the ball. Relax your arm, relax your wrist joint so that your forearm can do the work. Not using wrist, but you're using forearm to do the work, but you must relax your arm because the power comes from your body and not your arm. I'll share a bonus tip with you guys. If you're really TopspinPro Pro, really good at TopspinPro, you will know that there's some checks that you guys can have. First, you don't hit the metal. Number two, the TopspinPro stays in the same spot. It doesn't move all over the place. And the ball continuously spinning without excessive effort from you, okay? Because you direct all the effort into the contact. And we call this the forearm rotation. So I'll do a demo for you guys. Maybe I do it wrong, I don't know, but maybe I do it right. So here, so make sure you go ahead and I'm demonstrating a forehand neutral stance, okay? And I'm going slow first. And you see I don't use excessive motion, and I let my arm relax. The TopspinPro, I don't hit the metal. I'm brushing the ball. The TopspinPro is not moving all over the place. The TopspinPro is staying in the same spot. So I would call these 3 checks very important when you guys train with the TopspinPro, and make sure you check your friends if they're doing it too. Don't hit the metal. The TopspinPro stays in the same spot. It doesn't jump all over the place. The ball keeps rolling, and also it's rolling extremely fast without you going crazy. That means that you have good shot efficiency. It's very important that you guys understand that. So think about that, and you'll think, the more you think about it, you'll think that makes sense. So that was the sharing on some checks that you guys can do when you guys are training with the TopspinPro, and maybe you are a TopspinPro Pro, you never know. So hope this helps you with the training, and be sure to send us any feedback.